Welcome to NewVision International School online class. Good morning, grade 3. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to our writing class. Before we start, you should have your reader's and writer's notebook, your copybook, and your pencil. Our lesson today is about notes or taking notes. Repeat after me, notes. Again, notes. Our learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the key features of notes and also be able to write notes. What is notes? Notes are small pieces of information. It helps you better understanding the information that you find, organize it, and remember it. So what is a note-taking? A note-taking is the practice of recording information or writing important details taken from another source in any subject area. Subject area like math, English, Arabic, science, or any other subject. So everyone sit tight because you probably come away with something that you can apply to your online class. Let's think together why taking notes is an important skill. Taking notes during class can help you focus and listen carefully to your teacher. Also, it will make it easier for students to review later and reinforce their memory of what they learned at school. Now, let's watch this video together.
Taking notes is about finding and writing down important pieces of information. It helps us to better understand the information we find, organize it, and remember it. Our notes will also help us answer our research questions. For example, the first paragraph already gives us information that may be useful for our research. The first sentence is, Sarah is a triceratops that lived in East End, southern Saskatchewan, just over 65 million years ago at the end of the Cretaceous era, the golden age of dinosaurs. Now let's look at each part of that sentence. First, Sarah is a triceratops that lived in East End, southern Saskatchewan. In this part, we learn that Sarah is a triceratops and we know that that is a kind of dinosaur. So we should highlight that or note it down. It also says that she lived in a place called East End in southern Saskatchewan. East End is probably not as important as the name of the province it is in, so we will not write that part down in our notes. But we will write, they lived in Saskatchewan. Now, let's take a look at the next part of that sentence. It tells us that she lived just over 65 million years ago at the end of the Cretaceous era, so we will add this information to our notes. They lived 65 million years ago in the Cretaceous era. The last part of that sentence, the golden age of dinosaurs, is a description of the Cretaceous era. A description of the Cretaceous era is not important to us here, so we will not take note of that. The last sentence says, her extended family lived in a large part of North America, including Alberta, Saskatchewan, Colorado, Montana, South Dakota, and Wyoming. Now we know that Triceratops lived not only in Saskatchewan, but in those other places too. But remember that we wanted to know about dinosaurs in Canada, so we'll only need to include the places that are within Canada. So let's add Alberta to the places they lived, but not the other places.
You should follow these steps in order to write your own notes. Number 1. Gather your note-taking materials, like your pencil, eraser, and your copybook in which you will write. Number 2. Be an active listener and take notes by hand. You should listen carefully to your teacher. Number 3. Ensure that your handwriting is easy to read by doing the following. Start on a fresh page. Why? New page every time. New page is easier to read. Each new class or topic should have a new page. Put the date in the top right and also the title of the topic. You should have a legible writing. Your handwriting should be small, neat, legible, and avoid using cursive handwriting. Number 4. Focus on keywords and concepts, the most important ideas. Number 5. Review your notes and make sure that you understand everything. Now, let's read the key features of writing notes. Number 1. Use to capture important ideas. Number 2. Often help with a future writing task. Number 3. May include abbreviation, short sentences, and sentence fragments. Don't forget that you should always keep the treasured words, which are the most important words. I hope you understand more about taking notes after you watch this video. Now, let's open your book page 387 and answer it together. Let's read the key features of notes together before we answer this page. Number 1. Use to capture important ideas. Number 2. Often help with a future writing task. Number 3. May include abbreviations, short sentences, and sentence fragments. Let's read it together now. Notes on the story of the Statue of Liberty. Pages 378 and 379. Bartholdi wanted the SOL to be so large people could climb up inside it. Other people gave him ideas about how to build it. First, a large steel skeleton. People worked on the head and crown. Others worked on the torch held in the right hand, and the left hand tablet with July 4th, 1776, Declaration of Independence. Torch arm sent to Philadelphia in 1876, then to NYC. Head shown in Paris to raise money. Number 1. Circle all the proper nouns that are capitalized, include abbreviations. Okay, my dear students, do you remember what is a proper noun? Okay, proper nouns are special names for person, place, animal, or thing. Special name for a person like a girl, Sarah. Special name for a boy like Ahmed. Special name for a country like Saudi Arabia. And special name for a thing like Statue of Liberty. Okay, let's see where is the first proper noun here. The first one is Bartholdi. The second is SOL, which is abbreviation. The third, Declaration of Independence. Fourth, Philadelphia. Fifth, NYC. And the last one is Paris. Now number 2. What does the abbreviation SOL stand for in these notes? What do you think SOL stands for? It stands for Statue of Liberty. Number 3. Why was the statue's head shown in Paris? It's written in the last sentence. Let's read it together. Head shown in Paris to raise money. So, the statue's head was shown in Paris in order to raise money. Thank you, my dear students, so much, and don't forget to do your homework. I hope now taking notes is an easy thing that you can do. Goodbye, my dear students, and see you soon.